February the 2nd. I don't know how to put the camera down. I've been filming so many days in a row. So it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and Michael just came back to pick me up at the hotel, and we're headed to eat our first carbs in 6 weeks. We're gonna go to our favorite pizza place here in North Carolina.
Get in your car and drive to Charlotte.
Excited. Right now.
Our
favorite pizza place in Charlotte is called Protagonist. It's in South End, which is where we used to live. Right before we moved to Florida, we had an apartment over here in South End. And what makes their pizza so great is their hot honey that you can ask for. I'm sorry the camera is so shaky. I do not have a tripod on me. But anyway, we had a nice lazy morning. I did anyway. I slept in till like 9 o'clock, took a hot bath, and watched YouTube until Michael got done at the office. He's had meetings today. So he had to work half the morning in his office, and then he came back to pick me up so we can go out to eat lunch. And then we will show you everything we eat. It'll be our first real carbs. If you don't count kombucha, it'll be our first carbs in 6 weeks. Get ready.
I'm telling that to my body because my body needs to be prepared.
I know. If you don't count some dates, bacon wrapped dates, food dates that you eat. If you don't count some bacon wrapped dates that we had right around New Year's, this will be the first carbs, pretty much, really the first carbs we have eaten since December the 24th. Other than kombucha, of course. You know, there's always some carbs in kombucha. But we're really excited. I hope we are up for it. And it's our favorite pizza place we have seriously missed. We really looked for good pizza in Florida, and we found good pizza. We just haven't found great pizza. We were
really hoping that our first meal was going to be from someplace we loved. We didn't really want to settle for the sake of, just breaking the diet. Like, we wanted to, and thankfully, because we knew that the old schedule of this pizza place is that they don't open sometimes before 4 o'clock on certain days.
We couldn't remember. This is a Thursday, by the way. We couldn't remember if they opened at lunchtime on Thursdays or if that was only on the weekends, because during the week they don't open until 4 p.m. We weren't going to be able to wait that long. So we do have plans tonight with our friends. When they get off of work, they want us to go to dinner with them at another place in South End that we never actually ate, even though I wanted to. We just never got around to it while we lived here. It's called Hawker's Asian Street Food. So we're excited about that, to try a new restaurant. And then
I'm interested in that.
We're going to a bar I used to walk to from where we lived to meet girlfriends for trivia night. So we're going to go do trivia at a bar called Fairwood 226. All that's in South End. So we'll be back on this side of town again a second time this evening. But anyway, we're gonna probably not film a whole lot while we're hanging out with our friends. They don't know about our YouTube channel, and we don't want to make it uncomfortable for them that we're filming in front of them all the time. But
hang on, I'm doing a U-turn.
But anyway, we'll take you along for all of it and show you as much of it as we can. If not, we will probably talk about it later. But anyway, let me hop off here so he can drive. I want you to keep your eyes on the road. We're fixing to get on 77. And
that's a big road.
We'll take you along for the pizza. Come on.
Let's go.
One thing we do not miss about Charlotte now that we live in sleepy little Melbourne, Florida, is traffic. We're on the interstate. This is 77. And
there is a hazard, though.
There is a hazard coming up, but there's always a hazard coming up.
Well, that's true.
So it's usually kind of backed up like this. Look at the size of this pizza. I think it's 20 inches. This is my half. I'm a pineapple person, and Michael is a pepperoni guy.
we are back in the room. It's what,
3:30?
3:30. So letting our food digest after the pizza, the amazing pizza.
You got your work done.
Yeah, I got work done. We are going to pack a small overnight and go see our friends here shortly. Because we got to get back out into traffic that Julie was talking about earlier today. Although now it's going to be the end of the business day, so it's there's no telling how long it's going to take us to get over to that part of town. But we're happy we're getting to see them, hang out with them. I'm ready to eat again. Not that I'm hungry, but there's only so many hours left in the day today. So,
how do you feel after eating carbs for the first time in 6 weeks?
It's a weird question. I was feeling like I had a low-grade fever the entire time that I was eating it, and I thought it was just me until I asked Julie, and she's like, yeah, I do feel a little bit warmer, so I'm sure that's our body.
What I felt was chilled, actually.
Oh, okay.
But the same way when you feel like you have a fever, where you feel like you're cold, but you think you might actually be hot. I think it was just a complete shift in metabolism.
I had, like, from here to here, I could feel it was like warm just all across my forehead.
What I thought was funny was I wasn't hungry before we sat down to eat. I ate half of a pizza and then I felt hunger. So I'm like, this is definitely the carbs, the part of my brain that likes carbs waking back up to be hungry after I ate that much food. So I am not ready to eat again. I think I don't know what I'll eat tonight because it'll still be another few hours before we eat. But I feel completely satiated. I feel completely satiated, and I'm not excited about food, so we'll see. I think.
Wow, what?
I know.
Not excited.
No, not that I'm dreading it. It's just that I don't feel particularly enthusiastic about food. I feel like I had a great meal, and I could stop here for the day and be fine.
No, I could too. Honestly, I could stop here and be okay, and probably wake up feeling somewhat normal. I think it more has to do with the excitement of seeing our friends and knowing that we're going to be hanging out with them and going to do trivia, and that was a thing we used to do at least once a week with these guys when we were living in Charlotte. And so it has nothing to do with actual hunger. I am not hungry, but on the flip side of that, I'm also not overly full. I don't feel gross. I'm not sweating. No,
not at all.
My stomach's not gurgling or bubbling. I feel content. I feel good. I don't feel sleepy. I come back and thought I would feel sleepy.
I did. I took a power nap for like 10 minutes.
But no, I feel like I've got back to kind of baseline, and what I mean by that is not hunger, not full, very comfortable, and could have a kombucha tonight and go to bed and not think another thing about it. But I'm purposefully not going to do that. So we'll see what other videos.
This is a cheat day. Let's enjoy it.
Yeah, what other videos Julie might take of me sneaking snacks the rest of the evening.
I think this vlog will probably end up going up a few days late because I'm gonna pull out my phone when I'm able to tonight. Tomorrow we're getting up and having coffee with them and then going straight over to my grandmother's house. And I also don't want to film there. So it'll be late tomorrow night by the time we get back to the hotel, and I'll have Wi-Fi again and I can put these videos together. So it's entirely possible that I will just be a couple days late with these videos, but I'm going to film what I can, probably try to get at least a photo of anything we eat, just because it's kind of different after 32 days of eating a certain way that we actually do believe in. And now we're eating, the way other people would eat. And it's a change. It's definitely a change.
You start eating it and you're like, how could people do this every day?
What I never have understood is people who are breakfast, lunch, and dinner kind of people. I've only recently become a breakfast and another meal kind of a person, but I've been an OMAD since I was a teenager. Yeah. Definitely since I moved out of my parents' house on my own independently. I have always been too lazy to eat more than once a day. So I've never understood how people can do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So
no, I've never understood that.
Here we are. We just had a huge lunch, and now we're going to go have dinner.
Yeah, but it might be an app or something. I don't think we're going to have full dinners.
Well, let's not make any let's not commit
I won't
to
guarantee anything.
We're not guaranteeing anything because we haven't seen this menu yet.
Right? Yeah.
All right, guys. We will see you later. Bye. Back on the road again, which means
12 miles an hour on the interstate.
back in traffic again.
There's wrecks everywhere today.
Woo, look at that guy. Did you see him?
That's illegal.
Flying around in the curb?
Yeah, and there's a police car that's coming right up here to get him.
Yay.
Here we go.
All right, so it's been about 13 minutes. I think we've possibly driven a mile, maybe a slight bit more, and here's the cop. Uh-oh. That's what happens. So actually, the two cars that had the fender bender, neither one were the car we saw flying down the road on the shoulder, and that car was not parked anywhere to be seen either, so I don't know what became of that car.
I don't know what happened. That wasn't the state trooper car.
Where did he go? That was not the state trooper. I don't know if he blended back in with traffic and the cop lost him. I really don't know. I know. I was hoping to have a little exciting ending.
We had no
to this
conclusion.
Story, on the good side, it didn't look like anybody had been hurt. But anyway.
Yeah. Onward.
This is just what I think of North Carolina in the winter. And it does make me really grateful to be living in Florida now because it's cold. It's 46 right now, which is actually not as cold as a typical January would be, but it is February 2nd. But January and February are usually our coldest months. There's no color.
None.
No color at all. Skies are gray. Ground is brown. Raining all of the time. Cold and wet. This isn't me complaining. This is just me remembering what a different climate I live in now and why I moved there. The vlog last night, so we're gonna wrap it up here. I did take a couple clips of the food that we had at the Asian place. What was yours called? Rody. And yeah, I had summer rolls, and that was a splurge because my friend had got summer rolls and they were delicious, so I had to get some for myself.
They were good.
And then also had some chicken skewers, so that's what we ate at the Asian street food. Then we went to trivia. Our team won. We got first place, which is a $30 gift card. That was awesome at Fairwood 226. It was survey says trivia, which is kind of a wild card because you never really know
what the opinions are.
Yeah, you might think the answer is obvious, and it turns out you don't even like place or score or whatever. So
yeah, it was good.
I had one beer there, and you had two, I believe.
I had two. Mm-hmm.
And then we went back to my friend's house. I stopped at a grocery store to get some lactose-free ice cream. I had 2 cinnamon rolls and 2 brownies. Thank goodness they were kind of small, but I had 2 of each and some dairy-free ice cream, and I don't know, you had more than 2, I believe. We were hurting in the cinnamon rolls and
I had
brownies.
4 brownies and 5 cinnamon rolls. No ice cream. I didn't have any ice cream though.
So I'm telling you, we don't eat this direct all of the time.
I went to bed feeling like there was a bowling ball. Not bad, but just like my belly had not been that full in a long, long time. I didn't know what to do with all that sugar.
But to my surprise, and maybe it's because we only went off the wagon for the one day, I woke up feeling great. I woke up feeling fine. I don't feel sluggish or sleepy. My guts don't feel any kind of bad way. No. I feel great today. Today is going to be another day of cheating, I do believe, because we are on our way to visit my grandma, and there'll always be.
So we like to eat.
Grandma likes to eat, and I don't blame her. When I'm her age, I'll eat whatever I want to.
Right.
So I think I'll just continue this vlog, and probably will not be filming a lot while I'm with her, but we can check in and out with you guys every once in a while and see how things are going. But so that's what we ate on our cheat day. We had 20-inch pizza from Protagonist Pizza. Oh my god.
Yes.
That will always be the best pizza in the world in my opinion. Except maybe New York street pizza.
New York street pizza is something else,
the Asian street food, which was absolutely delicious. The chicken skewers would have been
Basically,
fine.
those were apps. We shared
I
some
could have
appetite.
continued my carnivore right on into the Asian street food if I
Yeah, those were
wanted to.
just char grilled, weren't they?
Boy, were they good! Chicken sauté. And then had a few beers between us, and cinnamon rolls, and brownies, and ice cream. So.
And that had been how many months since alcohol?
The last time we had alcohol was December the 22nd, I believe. It was the last time we saw them, which was right before Christmas. So,
Okay.
22nd, 23rd. It was right before we went back to Florida after Christmas. So,
It was
we
good.
don't really drink a lot of alcohol.
Not
but,
anyway, right? I'm just wondering.
It's not really our preference, but it makes for good trivia because I always want to patronize whatever place we went to sit down and enjoy trivia, but a lot of times they literally have nothing on the menu or drinks that we would like, so we usually find something we can buy just to patronize the place a little bit.
Yeah, and the good thing about it is Charlotte has so many nice local breweries that what they have on tap is good, and that's what we always try to seek out.
What did I have? I forgot what it was called.
You
I actually my
Sycamore, which is right down the street from where we used to live.
Mountain Candy.
Mountain Candy. Mm-hmm.
It's an IPA. I really do like IPA. My friend's boyfriend actually got it and didn't like it, so I wasn't even going to get one, but I drank his, and then we got him something else. And you had
I had Sugar Creek, which is also another local brewery. They're
Charlotte
blood
has
orange.
Awesome craft beers. If anybody is a craft beer person, this is a city for you.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it.
Do it right. They got good everything. So anyway, off we go to my grandma's. It's about a 55-minute drive. But today is sunny. It's not exactly warm.
It's 45.
45, but
high
sunny.
50.
Looks like most of the stuff is drying out. So that nasty weather.
The run was good this morning outside. 39 degrees. Just had long sleeves on. That was a little refreshing.
You didn't come back sweaty.
Right? I know it was just cool enough and damp enough that I didn't come back soaked. My clothes were not soaked in sweat.
I have on the same thing I wore yesterday because I packed a lighter overnight bag and I wasn't even thinking about clothes for today. So I'm wearing the same sweater I had on yesterday, but it's fine. I didn't really get it dirty or sweaty or anything.
I mean, come on. Yeah.
But it is the next day. It is now Friday, February the 3rd.
The 3rd. Can you believe that? We're in the 3rd already.
I cannot believe that.
Gosh.
So off we go. We'll take you with us in 55 minutes. Let's go. Let's do this. Well, I basically didn't film any today, and I'm sorry. We decided to go to Pizza Hut for lunch. That's one of the few places to eat in Albemarle, and I had not eaten at a Pizza Hut in years. I did not know they still did a buffet, and I'm afraid the footage I got was not very good because when we got there, the pizza was pretty picked over, and we picked some pizza, went and sat down. They immediately started bringing fresh pizzas.
Yeah.
They restocked everything, and I was like way too hungry to get my phone back out and refilm it. So the pizza got a whole lot better than it looked in the clip.
I've not had that since I was a teenager, I don't think.
And then,
that's pretty great.
So that's what we had for lunch. Then we took my grandma to the cell phone store and got her an iPhone. She's been using Droid products all these years. Went back to my grandma's house, ate almost all the bakery goodies we got at not Dolce de Lusa. What am I saying? Suarez. We got at Suarez on Wednesday.
Yes.
We ate all but a couple thumbprints, a couple donut holes, and one of the sugar cookies.
The donut holes were really good.
And there might have been we picked up a bag of the strawberry and cream Lindor, which I wanted to try, and turns out I'm not a huge fan of them, but
It tastes like strawberry milk. It's straight
Really
up what it
reminded me
tastes
of the old cream saver candies, but it was a texture thing I didn't love. So
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Yeah. I
So
did
we've
see that.
had today, this is Friday the 3rd, we've had 0 nutrition today. We've
Okay.
had literally pizza, candy, and cookies.
50,000 calories.
So for those people who don't believe me when I tell them I do have cheat days, like this is a pretty disgusting cheat day for us, but it was delicious. We had pizza. We started our morning with pizza,
Yeah.
and then had cookies, candy, and donut holes. So
Yes. I did have my kombucha about 8 o'clock.
it was a store-bought kombucha.
Yeah, but Julie's right. That was the most nutrition.
We were
I think I
driving
had
back
all
from my
day.
grandma. We left my grandma's house at like 10:45 this evening, and it's now midnight 12:01, and we were driving back from my grandma's. I'm like, babe, we haven't had even a vegetable. We've had nothing nutritious since yesterday, like over 24 hours. Like, I cannot wait to get home and eat.
You said a vegetable.
I haven't had anything but sugar candy and pizza. So like at this point, I think I would probably
Anything.
eat a vegetable.
Stalk of broccoli.
Yeah, back on the wagon tomorrow is the plan, and
For sure.
I'm hoping to film it.
Okay.
We're going to be flying home tomorrow at
11:20 we fly out. We get in around 1:30.
Yeah.
1 o'clock.
We'll pick up Abra from her babysitter, and
Yeah.
I have to make kombucha tomorrow. I have to wash laundry tomorrow because I work Sunday and Monday, so I work 2 days. So I have to meal prep tomorrow and make food for the next couple days. And I don't
Which
think
I
we'll have
think
to grocery shop. I think we have enough.
Yeah, I
We
was
still
gonna
have
say,
enough from our
we-
Walmart haul.
I think so.
We had a really good time.
We did.
I've had such a good time.
I'm tired, but tired in a good way.
We're sleepy because it's so late. We're not.
Yeah, and we
we're
stayed
not
up
12:02
late,
people.
last night as well. But yeah, it was a good trip.
Yeah, it's always fun. We're lucky we get to come home again in 3 weeks and see everyone all over again.
We will not. Can I say that definitively? Be cheating? We will not be cheating.
In 3 weeks? We don't know.
We don't know.
We haven't talked about
This
it. Yesterday was not bad because honestly that pizza is pretty light and I really like it. And then the Asian street food was absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
But a day of pizza and candy makes me...
Yeah, today. Oh, today.
Today felt like it was exciting at first, and then it was like, oh my gosh, I'm really allowed to eat all this. And then it got really quick. It was like, oh
Who
gosh.
allowed me to eat all this?
This was the day I dreamed of as a kid when it was like,
Yeah.
when I'm an adult, I'm going to live on pizza and cake. Well, I did it today, and I was miserable. So, but it was fun. We had a good time.
It was fun to spend time with family. Played some Scrabble.
Got to see my aunt. Got to see my uncle.
Yeah, we got to see a lot of people we weren't expecting.
I won Scrabble. I forgot to take a
did.
picture of the final scorecard, but
You did win Scrabble.
I have gotten to be quite a, I'm just going to say I'm a really good Scrabble player. I have played with my grandma was always the best Scrabble player I ever knew, but she has really rubbed off on me. I have learned a lot from her, and I'm pretty mean at Scrabble.
Yeah, you guys have really close games, but yeah, you've pulled away the last several times at the end.
Yep. So we just want to check in here so that I could end the vlog, and
Yeah,
we will be headed home tomorrow. I don't know what we're filming, if we're going to film anything tomorrow, but
we'll probably film.
just so
some
you know,
stuff.
carnivore community, we're not perfect all of the time. And when we decide not to be perfect, we decide to enjoy ourselves and you just go ahead and eat it up. And my mom used to say whenever she wanted to start a diet, a few days before she planned to start the diet, she would buy anything and everything that she liked and basically binge eat. And what it would do would be trick her brain into thinking, I'm sick of it and I don't want it, I don't like it. I'm there. I'm totally there. We were talking about, should we have one more pizza when we go home? Should we do pizza 3 days in a row? I don't think I can do it. I just couldn't possibly. I cannot wait. I cannot even tell you how bad I crave a bloody rare steak just covered in salt. Just salt, water, and steak. That's all I want. So I cannot wait to go home and start eating the way I like to eat. But I had a good time. No regrets.
No regrets.
Not one. It's hard to keep my eyes open, so I'm going to end this
Okay.
here. Bye, guys. Good night. We'll see you maybe tomorrow, or at least at our earliest opportunity that we can film again. And we'll keep the carnivore content coming.
Hope you had a good day. Have a good night. See you again soon.
Bye, everybody.